3 best digital products to sell online, the best trio ever, better than Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle. This will pay your bills, bills, bills. Even though when that song came out, there was 4 of them and Michelle wasn't even in the group. But she is now and there's only 3 of them. That's Destiny's Child. Better than T-Boz Left Eye and Chili. There will be no scrubs. That's a TLC, by the way. Better and more powerful than Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. That's the Powerpuff Girls. The 3 best digital products to sell online are the 3 best digital products to sell online are ebooks, audiobooks, and courses. Doesn't take me that long to tell you that. I hate when YouTubers be like, hey guys, and if you wait till the end, I'll tell you my 3rd and most favorite digital products, so like and subscribe and all that other bullshit. But if you don't have about 5 minutes for me to break down how you can get this stuff cracking from stuff that you already know and stuff that you're doing in your day-to-day life right now, then you'll probably just end up somewhere trying to sell digital planners or some shit on Etsy. And this stuff has made me 7 figures in my business with just one digital product, making a little over 900K. I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but I'll drop the screenshot somewhere so you can see. But majority of people buy digital products for information. So I say ebooks, audiobooks, and courses because those are all information products. And if you really want to make some serious income and turn this into a business, your digital product needs to be an info product, an information product, because that's what people are buying. Think, you right now watching this video, what are you out here on the internet doing right now? Searching for information. Most people that you search for the information, they have something available for you to purchase that is information that you will consume, right? You need to be doing the same. So if you're wondering what information can you sell to somebody that you can package up in a digital product, or you may be thinking that you don't have any information to sell to somebody else, I promise you, you are wrong, and you have something inside of you. You have something right now that you can monetize that you may not realize yet. And that's what I'm here for. That's what we're gonna break down in this video. So you need to ask yourself this question: what comes easy to you that comes harder for others? Everybody has something. What is that thing that people come to you for help about? What is that thing that people come to you for assistance about? Everybody has something. Do people come to you for relationship advice? Do people come to you for life advice? Do people come to you, are people always coming to your house asking you to cook something? People always asking you to prepare certain dishes for you? Or do you have a great body? Are you in shape? Do people always ask you about health and stuff? Everybody has something. So the first question to ask yourself is, what comes easy to you that comes harder for others? The second question to ask yourself is, out of that thing that people come to you for help, and I guarantee the answer to this question is going to be yes. Have you ever seen anybody else getting paid for that same exact thing that people ask you how to do, or that people ask you for advice or tutelage about? I guarantee the answer is yes. Now, I don't care how many people you've seen out there. I don't care how little amount of people you've seen out there. I don't care how much money you've seen people making or how little amount of money that you've seen people making. But have you seen somebody else getting paid from the same exact thing that people ask you how to do, or that people come to you for advice about, or that people come to you for help about, or for you for your tutelage and knowledge about? Have you seen anybody else getting paid for it? I guarantee you the answer is yes. Now the real question comes, why aren't you getting paid for it? Or if you are, why aren't you getting the amount that you desire, like the others that you see out there? It comes down to one or two things. You suffer from imposter syndrome, which means you don't feel as if you're worthy. You don't feel as if you are worthy enough, or have not reached some huge esoteric guru Mensa level that you don't feel you're deserving for somebody else to pay you for your gift. And here's some symptoms of imposter syndrome. Let me know if this sounds like you. I ain't nobody special. I know what I know, but I ain't no guru. Or this one, I don't do that internet stuff. Yet here you are on the internet, just like you're on the internet for hours upon hours each and every single day. You do the internet, you're just on the wrong side of it. That's imposter syndrome. You don't feel as if you're worthy. Or 2, you just simply don't know how. That's what I'm here for, right? So your digital product about what it is that you know, not only are people going to pay for what you know, they're going to pay for the transformation from what you know. Now, in this age of information where so much stuff is, I call Googleable, if that's even a word, or YouTubeable, right? You can look up a lot of things. Google's the #1 search engine. Google owns YouTube, and YouTube is the #2 search engine. There's so much info out here that you can get, that your digital product and the stuff that you know, it needs to deliver a transformation for somebody else. That's how you can get rich. Everybody has a different definition of rich, and everybody has a different definition of success. But that's where you can find the success and the riches or the money or the passive income, whatever you want to call it, whatever your goals are, not the world's. You can reach every goal that you desire off of stuff that you already know and delivering people that want to know what you know, that transformation. So let me grab my whiteboard here. I've been calling this whiteboard the whiteboard of truth and knowledge. I might need to give it another name. What's a name for a whiteboard? What's a white name? Like, what are white people's names? People will say, I have a white name. My name's Blake, by the way. I know I say AstenCeo, but my name is Blake Aston. That's where the Aston comes from. Tom? Can I name the whiteboard Tom? But anyways, I call this the what you do equation. And it is I help X do Y by Z. Now the X is the who, the Y is the what, and the Z is the how. A lot of people, they can't effectively tell you what it is that you do. Just walk around and just ask some strangers, or even people that you know, or you may suffer from this too. If you ask people what it is that they do, 9 times out of 10, people can't effectively answer that question. You leave more confused about what it is that they do before you even ask them, right? Now, this equation, I help X do Y by Z, this is a way that you can find out how you're going to help other people. So use me as an example. I help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs increase their income, impact, and influence by creating and scaling digital products. Now, this is what you do, but remember, I said that in your digital products, in your ebook or in your audiobook or in your course that has information in it, it has to deliver a transformation. So now that you know what it is that you actually do, the transformation statement is so that they can blank. If you can fill this out, you're gonna make so much money. So just using myself as an example, I help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs increase their income, impact, and influence by creating and scaling digital products. What's my transformation statement? So that they can escape the time for money race. So they can escape the time for money trap and start living life on their own terms and do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. See all these people in my community right now that's popping up on the screen right now that's winning? That's why they purchase stuff from me. That's why they join my community. If you want to join to get weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of like-minded entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online, click the link down in the description. I'm making it crowded at the top. Right now, you can join for only $47 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description, and I'll see you on our coaching call this upcoming Wednesday. But all of them, they have this down, and they have that transformation statement down. And this is why people will purchase your digital products, and why I say the best trio is that ebook, audiobook, and that course, because they all go into the same ecosystem, and you don't really have to do any more work to create any of them once you have one of them done. Now, say that you have your ebook, for example, right? Say that you have your ebook. Oops, let me make this black. Say that you have your ebook. All right. Now, your ebook, really the two best digital products are an ebook and your course. The only reason I put audiobook in there is because if you have an ebook, why not go ahead and just make an audiobook so you have an additional product available for sale? All that you have to do is just read out your ebook to have an audiobook. Or if you don't want to take the time to read it out, in this age of AI, you can just use some AI like 11 Labs or something that will clone your voice and just upload your PDF document of your ebook in there, and it'll give you back an audio file of your ebook in your own voice. But I recommend that you read it out yourself, just because it builds a better relationship with the customer, right? But just say off your ebook alone, by default, you're gonna have an audiobook available, right? Some people, they'll want the listening experience so they can learn on the go instead of sitting down and consuming the ebook, right? And then, since you already have the information, you can just go more in depth with the course. And all that the course is about, like I said, it's just more detail or video format, because more people are visual learners than just reading and audio. But it's just about the same stuff that's in your ebook. It's just will have a higher premium price on it. Now, and the reason why I say here $333 per day I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna put that in the thumbnail or in the title, but $333 per day, you can do that. And I'm very cautious on what I say is easy. You can easily make $333 per day if you have these 3 digital products. And $333, that was my initial goal starting out. And I think that is a great target to shoot for if you're starting out, or if you're a beginner, or if you haven't really scaled this stuff to the moon yet. Because $333 a day, or $333.33, if I'm being like technical, that's $10,000 per day. That was my benchmark. That was my goal. And my first month out the gate, I made a little over $19,000. I don't remember the number off the top of my head. I'll drop the screenshot right here just so you can see. But my first month out the gate, I made a little over $19,000. If I can do it, and guys, I'm not no genius. I'm not no rocket scientist. Which rocket scientists, if you Google how much rocket scientists make, it's pretty appalling. Elon Musk is really underpaying those guys. I thought rocket scientists was rich. Like, hell no, rocket scientists ain't making no money. I've sat down and I've watched interviews of rocket scientists too, and the guy interviewing the rocket scientist was like, dude, you're a rocket scientist and you go up in space and do all these mathematics and equations and all this stuff. And he was like, yeah, that don't mean I'm paid. But I'm like, if I can do it, just being a, handsome, great, chocolatey dude that watches anime and comic book movies and plays video games and stuff, and had this stuff coming in on autopilot, I don't see why you can't do it either. So just focus in on what it is that you already know how to do, because a lot of times when people get in this game, they start thinking about like everything outside of themselves, right? They start thinking of like they have bad credit and they've never fixed their own credit, let alone anybody else's credit. And then they want to come out with the product about how to fix credit because they think that it's hot right now. They see a bunch of people doing that or something. Or you'll have somebody that has, one guy comes to mind right now. He was like, oh, I want to start a 8-figure program, how to make 8 figures. I'm like, have you even made 6 figures before? Have you even made $100,000 before? He was like, no. I'm like, well, how the fuck are you gonna go teach somebody how to go make $10 million? It's just because he sees all these online coaches and gurus online talking about all these coaching programs and stuff. So he thought that's what he wants to do. I'm like, no, bro, you have a truck. Why don't you teach somebody how to go get and operate their first truck? But guys, look, it can be anything, literally anything. I helped somebody, their digital product was helping people breathe. Think about that, breathing. Something that you do without even thinking about it, subconsciously, even if you're unconscious, you don't have to think about breathing. You just naturally do it. I helped them make an extra 5 figures per month, helping people breathe. I didn't even know that was something that people needed, breathing. But once I learned some of the stuff, I was like, oh, it actually helped me out, because some mornings I would actually, I don't know what it was, anxiety or whatnot, but I used to feel really anxious some mornings, and these breathing exercises that I learned through helping them monetize their genius, I don't have those problems in the morning anymore. And if any of you may feel anxious or have some anxiety, what helped me? Sit up straight, put my arm across my chest. I like to feel my heartbeat, but it's really just put your arms across your chest and just take in these deep breaths, because a lot of times that anxiety is happening because you're not breathing properly. I didn't know it was a breathing problem. Come to find out, that's what it was. Right? But start to ask yourself, what is your gift? What do you already have inside of you that you already know how to do? What is it that somebody would pay you? What are people already asking you? What is that thing that comes easy to you that comes harder for others? So click the link down in the description and join the It's Crowded at the Top community for weekly coaching, exclusive trainings, and a private mastermind community of entrepreneurs on the same mission, all like-minded, all designed to grow your business online. Links down in the description to join. And watch this video right here for a simple 3-step breakdown on how you can take this stuff, this genius that is already within you, and scale this to a 7-figure business. Check out this video right here, join the community, and I'll see you this Wednesday. It's Crowded at the Top.